Now, we find out that the Spirit of God was in him. All the old prophets spoke of him. All the spirits in potion, every little potion wasn't glorifying itself, true prophets. All the true prophets was manifesting him, speaking of him. And everything they said was fulfilled in him. Showed it was the Spirit of God in them. It was fulfilled. What was it? God speaking of himself. See? God manifesting himself through these prophets, not taking glory, who will be the next president, who will be this, and hit you on the head. Tell us who hit you and we'll believe you. That isn't it. It's something to manifest God. It isn't something to make Brother Weathers here, or Brother Shores, or Brother so-and-so out there a great man, to make him a greater than the rest of the men of his group, make him the greatest man in Phoenix. It isn't to make William Branham something great. But what is to do? It isn't to make Oral Roberts something great, Billy Graham something great. But it's our hearts. We're trying to achieve something for the kingdom of God. It's manifesting God. All gifts and things doesn't make one greater than the other. It just makes us all working together for the perfection of the body, to bring us together as one people, as a people of God. But when you see them going contrary, don't curse them. Just let them alone. Somebody has to do it. But wait till Jesus comes in power. Now we see all those prophets speaking. Every one of them was glorifying God and the coming Messiah. And when they got in the Spirit, they acted and spoke and lived the life out just like the Messiah did. If it did that side of the cross, speaking of His coming, how much more will it, after His coming, will put the Spirit of the Messiah in the church to act, do, work, and live like the Messiah. Amen. It's the Spirit of God. Discern that Spirit. See whether it is of God or not. See whether it acts like Him. See if your emotions, if somebody kicks up something against you and throws dirt upon your life when you know you're as innocent as you can be, and you know that you've got the Spirit of God, don't try to separate yourself. Don't try to act mean towards Him. Don't curse Him. Just walk on, knowing that God did that to give you a test to see how you take it. He'll have to come to it anyhow. As I said the other day, I believe at Brother Fuller's church, the bicycle rider in Canada. Well, all of them thought they could outride this boy, this little old sissy. And he's the only one who couldn't ride without holding the handlebars. I'm glad I like to be one of those handlebar riders. Take a hold of both sides of the cross and say, nothing in my arms I bring. Let me hold to the cross, Lord. I have no intellectuals. I have nothing. Let me just hold here. Look way out yonder. And they had a 12-inch plank to ride for a city block to get a $100 Schwinn bicycle. All those boys you could ride without holding, go downtown, get their mother's groceries, and come back without even touching the handlebars. They, everyone began to look. They wasn't used to holding to the handlebars, and they fell off. But this little old boy got on there and helped the handlebars and rode it to the end. They asked him, so, how did you do it? He says, here's where you make your mistake, fellas. You're all better riders than I am. But you were looking here. And said it made you nervous to see what you're trying to balance yourself, and you fell off. Said, I never looked here at all. I watched the end. And kept steady. That's what we're to do. Don't look at these little things now. Did this one do this or that one do that? Watch the end and keep steady. Christ is coming. Watch the end. Just keep steady. Don't notice what's going on now. Watch what's going to go on out yonder. At the end time, when we're going to have to stand and give an account for our lives. David wasn't watching that little old Benjamite throw dirt on him. He's crippled anyhow. He never noticed him. He wouldn't even let the guard cut his head off. Let him alone. God told him to do that. God told him to curse me. Let him alone. For David knew that someday he was returning in power. That Benjamite would have his time. Yes, that's it. The church will rise and triumph. I was just sent to pray for His sick children anyhow. That's all I can do, wherever they are and what church they are. It makes me no difference. I'm trying to pray for His sick children. Trying to manifest the gift for His glory. That's the reason I never did belong to anything. Now remember, that's all right. See, I'm not saying that now. I want you to get it clear. And I believe that God's got Christians in every church. His children. He's never questioned me on that. I just sent to pray for the children. And to do these things. And to manifest Him.